Hello friends, we are still not employed by a FANG company, so let's not stop hustling till we get there. I recently gave examination for Microsoft Azure Cloud certification, which is called AZ-900. This is a fundamentals level cloud certification, and I was successfully able to complete it. So that's why I decided to make this video and share my experience with all of them. So in this video, I'm going to talk about that what is Microsoft Azure AZ-900, what kind of people it is suitable for, why I did it, how did I study for it, how did I book examination for that, and how was the overall examination experience. AZ-900 is actually a certification name for Microsoft Azure Fundamental Certification. This is an entry-level certification that gives you a basic information about Microsoft Azure, what it does, what are the general cloud principles it follows, and how things work at Azure, and how can you onboard yourself into Azure or onboard your company onto the Azure. So this certification is actually going to be very useful for folks who are either new to cloud, who are recent graduates and want to show other employers that they actually have some proficiency with different cloud technologies and they have a good grip over cloud concepts. It is also important for IT people or non-IT people who are actually looking for different cloud solutions, because this will give them really good insight into what cloud concepts they can follow and how Microsoft Azure can fit into their needs. This is also useful for people who just overall wants to learn more about Microsoft Azure. Also, anyone who is basically interested in knowing or learning a new technology, they can also do the certification. So if I talk about the reasons why I did this certification is, first of all, let me give you a little bit of history about myself. I've been working with different cloud environments for many years now, but the thing is I never actually got a chance to work with Microsoft Azure. And very recently I met a very interesting person who is actually very knowledgeable and very credible. That person told me that it is in my best interest to do this certification, as it could open many more opportunities for myself in terms of employment and also in terms of gaining additional knowledge. And third thing is, the company where I currently work at, we are actually trying to deploy a new project to a cloud solution, and we might end up using Microsoft Azure. That's why I decided that the name Azure was popping up left and right on all of my friends. So that's why I decided that, hey, it's a good time for me to at least go ahead and see that what the whole fuss is about and see what the certification is like. So I started studying for the certificate actually 2 days back, and I'm glad I did that. I was actually able to study only for 6 hours, but I completed my certification examination today, and I get to show off at least I have a certificate now on my LinkedIn. And yeah, so that's why I did the certification exam. Now, before I talk about what were the things that I studied, first of all, let me clarify a couple of things about myself. As I mentioned earlier, that I already have a very good knowledge about cloud computing and I was familiar with most of the concepts. So that's why it took me only 6 hours to complete the whole process, and I was pretty confidently give the examination. It could be different for other people, so don't stress yourself over it that, hey, I'm not able to do it in this much time, and or I'm not able to do it in this much time. Everyone learns at different pace, and depending on your situation, timing might be either plus or minus. So just be relaxed and focus on your preparation. Now let me quickly show you that what are the things I studied. First of all, I use the gods of all knowledge. I use YouTube a lot, and on the YouTube there is actually a very famous channel called, so on YouTube if you type Azure Fundamentals AZ-900, it will show you a bunch of different videos. Now this is the one that I did, which is provided from freecoderscam.org. They are amazing channel, as I mentioned earlier, and in this 3-hour video the person is actually explaining every single thing that is to be done for the given Microsoft Azure examination. So this was really helpful. Now after doing this video, I actually gave mock exams for AZ-900, and there is a website called itexams.com. Now again, I'm not sponsored by any exams, I'm just giving you my personal input on the things I did. So over here, if you go in, if you go to the questions, it will show you a pool of 234 questions, but you actually have to pay around $19 for that if you want to access all the questions. Otherwise, for free you can access 50 questions. So what I did was, I did this course first from the YouTube. After doing that, I gave the mock exam for all the 50 questions, and then amongst those 50 questions I realized that I was lacking in some areas. So again, I went back, I clarified my concepts, and then at the end I gave those 50 questions again, and that was sufficient for me. But if you are not feeling confident, I would recommend that you go ahead and buy that subscription to give all the 234 questions. That's up to you. I'm just explaining you my experience, and in my experience it was sufficient. So yeah, basically I only did these two things and it took me around like 5 to 6 hours to complete everything. And after that I just booked the examination and I gave my examination. The next question is how I book the examination. So let me quickly show you the whole process for that as well. So if you type in Google Microsoft Azure AZ-900 examination, this is the first link it shows you. And if you go to this first link, it will show you that how can you book this exam. So you have two ways to book this exam. You can book this exam using either Pearson VUE or you can book this exam using Certiport. I use Pearson VUE, so I'm going to show you their procedure. Once you click on that link, it will take you to a new website where you can actually register yourself. And if you are not logged in, you first of all create an account for yourself, and once you create an account, then you would be able to provide all the information and book the examination. One thing you will have to keep in mind is that make sure that over here, whenever you add your first name and last name, it has to be the exact same name that is present inside your government issued ID, because during the examination, before half an hour, you will have to actually log in and then you will have to show your government issued identification. So that is really important thing to note. And in terms of cost for the examination, it's actually $99 US for the exam. So I live in Canada. It took me around $144 to book the exam. So that is just how you book an examination. Well, actual examination part was actually pretty simple, where basically it was the same thing where you do any kind of online examination where you just select some of the MCQ options and you provide your answers. The tricky part was before the examination. You actually have to sign in 30 minutes before the time of your scheduled examination, and in those 30 minutes the proctor is actually going to ask you to show your desk, show your room, to see if you don't have any like cheat sheets or any kind of material lying around. If there is, he or she might ask you to remove that. Also, you will have to show your government issued identification before the start of the examination, and you will also have to use your phone before that. So on your phone, you will actually have to first of all log into that examination. Then you will take pictures of your room. You will also take picture of your government issued identification, and after doing that process, the proctor is going to contact you through your laptop. So you are going to need your mobile phone and laptop, and in both the places you will have to follow instructions provided by Pearson VUE. Now a lot of people will get confused by this at first, but make sure that you have sufficient room at your hand and you give around like 30 minutes before exam, so that you are able to complete the whole process without panicking. And once that is done, the person would be able to launch an examination for you. This exam is actually going to be 45 minutes long. Now for myself, it was only 33 questions that I had to answer, and in some of the questions, one question was comprised of 3 different statements like yes or no, and we have to decide. So one way to define is we can conclude that to be as like 3 questions, or we can also consider it to be 1 question. It's up to the person's imagination. In terms of marking, we actually have to score 700 marks out of 1000, which means we will have to score 70% in order to pass this examination. And I got around like 805 marks, so not too great, not too bad, but at least I was able to clear the examination. And given that I only prepared for 6 hours, so I'm pretty happy with the result. I hope my video helps all of you, and good luck if you want to pursue this certification. So all the links that I showed in this video, I have also provided in the description, so you can check it out from there. Thank you.